Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. A great opportunity for him here in a run scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Severino playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Top of the third set to get underway. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu singled home a run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lifted in the air to center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Digging in once again, Torres. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Severino is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, John Place. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 11 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Chris Davis now. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one 11-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit hard. Foul. Hard hit at third. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now that designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mancini is there. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he lays off there 1-0.
1-0.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 11-0. Standing in, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu is there. 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Renato Nunez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Full count.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge is going back. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 25.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Anthony Santander. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2 balls and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Set to deal on 2-2, and it's fouled away. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Hayes.
In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
To short, hit hard. Torres brings it in. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
A ball and a strike now. Two out with the man at first. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 11-1. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 4th home run here in the early going as the blowout continues.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Brett Gardner.
To the plate now, Brett Gardner. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. To Iglesias for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So it's back to Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run here on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 12 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Stepping up now, Pedro Severino. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis, number 296 in his career. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Hanser Alberto. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. In there, strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 12 and the Orioles 2. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready once again. Torres, 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
The first baseman, John.
At the plate now, John Place. He swings and grounds it to short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. So here's Trey Mancini, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
1-1.
1-2.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And here's Renato Nunez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Anthony.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there for strike 1. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Settling in now, Austin Hayes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Hit in the air out to right. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes on the run for it. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Michael Rooker comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Gio Urshela.
Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
2-0.
Here it comes, 2-0. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air out toward right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. 1 out, nobody on. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Here's the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Hayes is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mancini moving back, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 13-2. Standing in, Pedro Severino, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
Ben Heller will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Ben Heller.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
Hey, there's an old...
Done.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Lays off 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Heller is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready to begin the 8th. Ready for another chance. Torres. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Popped up. Urias is there for it. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In now, John Place. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Mancini moving back. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Sean Armstrong enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. To the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Iglesias is there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Gio Urshela. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
No strike.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mancini moving back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 15-2. So stepping in, Hanser Alberto. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he's retired, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch.
Alright.
Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and they remain well behind. All set to start the 9th in this one. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The catcher, number 28, Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Santander is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Fouled away. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. So into the box now, Anthony Santander starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And it's fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Digging in, Austin Hayes. Last time through was a base hit. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Ramon Urias. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Pedro Severino, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
15-2 the final tally here. New York combined to hit 8 home runs en route to the win. James Paxton earns his first win of the season. Cole Stewart allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Ben Heller takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and